Hi there, it's time again for another Cigar Advisors Cigar Review panel. I'm Gary Korb, and I'm a paid non-attorney spokesperson. Today we're going to be smoking the Baptiste by Oliva, or Oliva Baptiste. And as the name implies, this is made by our friends, the Olivas in Nicaragua. It is a 5.5 by 54 oval press. That means it's got like a little roundness to it. And it is a Nicaraguan core with an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. So, John Prulo couldn't make it today, but the other suspects are here.
Yes, I hear he's having his hair permanently removed from his teeth. Is that true?
I thought he was dressing up as a clown and chasing kids around.
No.
That's what he does every day.
But he may be, I don't know. He's kind of a weird guy. Anyway, so, joining us today, in lieu of Mr. Prulo, he's so sentimental. When he heard that Kim Kardashian's jewelry was stolen, he sent her a selfie taken in front of his local pawn shop.
That's right.
Mr. Jonathan DeTore with us today.
Thank you, thank you.
Also with us today, when asked what he thought of his beloved New York Mets had to do to beat the San Francisco Giants in the National League wildcard game, he said it's simple. All they have to do is hit him with the Heim. It's Mr. Tommy Freeman.
Tommy!
For those of you watching 3 years from now, you have... So what's up, Gary? What are we smoking?
Yeah, tell the fine
Tell
folks.
them what we're smoking.
The Oliva Baptiste.
Named
Now-
after John the Baptiste?
No, not.
Oh.
It's actually named for a movie character.
Really?
Yes.
I actually didn't know this.
No, I knew that.
I don't know the backstory on the cigar.
Eamon Walker. He's an actor who played Andre Baptiste, the evil...
It wasn't Jimmy Walker.
No, they may be related.
But this cigar is dynamite.
Yeah, yes, it is. There you go.
How to hear these references.
I know. I think I'm a little older than
Right over
than
my
the rest,
head.
And, well,
That movie, the movie was the one with Nicolas Cage, where he was the gun runner.
yes.
Nicolas Cage is in everything.
Yeah.
He is.
And
No,
so
he's
Lion
just-
King?
Yes. He's Puma.
Who was he? Oh, he was.
you know, the name is really secondary. The important thing about the name is the Oliva part of it, and you know they make great cigars. And I got a little head start on these guys. I've been getting a kind of a nice sweet start to the cigar.
Oh, yeah.
Very smooth, kind of creamy.
I'm getting also a little bit of spice up front. Like, I'm getting a good blast of spice. And I know it goes away, but it takes a while for it, at least in my experience, it takes a little while for that blast of spice to kind of retreat a little bit so it really opens up. At least that's what I'm getting. Now, Gary had mentioned that this is an oval press cigar, which means it's sandwiched on both the top and the bottom of the cigar and rounded on the edges. Now, what that kind of does, and correct me if I'm wrong, is it just gives you a little bit of a better mouthfeel when you put it in the cigar. It's just more comfortable to smoke instead of
I
the
think
rounded
it is.
cigar. Yeah, but I think it also compacts the tobacco a little bit more, so it's a little bit slower burning, so you get a little bit of a smoother draw out of it. So, that's really the flavor notes that I'm getting out of it. What about you?
Right off the bat, I was trying to identify that sweetness Gary was talking about it being, and it is. It's got a natural sweetness to it. It's not sweetened unnaturally, much like Gary. It's natural, the way the leaf is cured and fermented and blended and everything. But guys, think about this. The sweetness and that spice note John is talking about, I identified it as cinnamon, and it took me a while to think about that. But like kind of do that taste in it. Like in the bag,
Yeah.
it really has that. I'm getting cinnamon and cedar, major blast of it.
Yeah,
Cedar,
definitely
yes.
cedar.
Definitely cedar.
This is, spoiler alert, this is a fantastic, absolutely delicious cigar. And, Oliva, surprise, surprise, it's the same guys that make the V, the Series V.
Cigar of the year.
And that cigar is very complex and loaded with flavor. And I think this cigar is complex, not as full-bodied or maybe has the power that the V has, because that's a beefy stick.
Yeah.
But this is almost like its cousin to me, and I don't know if you guys gave that any kind of thought. But when I say cousin, because I think there's a relation there, not like weird, like cousins going at it and stuff. I didn't mean like that, it could be if you blended the leaf that way, though. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but as far as that's concerned, but this is a great cigar. And sometimes I go, you guys always say that. No, it's not. Everything about this, the way you guys said it's rolled, that oval press does feel good in your hands
Yeah,
and,
it does.
and
It's
when,
nice.
when you're smoking it. And how is the aroma on this
Yeah,
thing? It's
I
like
noticed that today, and I've
really
smoked a lot of
matches.
these. I smoked like 5 of these by now.
Beautiful
'Cause I
cigar.
reviewed it with on another program on the internet some months ago, and I also think the wrapper is really nice too. I mean, we haven't talked
beautiful.
about the
Yeah.
wrapper itself. It's really beautiful. It has
Oily.
kind of a reddish hue to it. Like it might even be like a sun-grown,
Mm-hmm.
you know, kind of thing going on with that.
And the burn. I mean, everything.
Yeah, it's right
this,
on.
you know, if you guys can, I don't know if you can see in the middle camera. This hits on all cylinders. When we
Yeah.
talk about a cigar like that, you talk about the burn, the construction, the feel.
At the end of the day, this is just a really well-rounded cigar on all, like from start to finish, very well-rounded cigar. So you have a lot of complexity to the cigar. You have a lot of flavors being mixed around in there. You have a great aroma that's with it. The great burn. It's got now Gary. What do you think about the strength level?
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. It's what, about 10 o'clock in the morning now?
Yeah.
I'd say this is a cigar that you could smoke at this time of the day. I'm having it with coffee, and you can smoke it in the afternoon. You can smoke it in the evening with what, like I said, a single malt or whatever your favorite libation is, espresso. It's kind of an all-around solid smoke.
I can really.
That's what I would say, and strength it does build though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it definitely builds. The
it's
strength
gonna
builds
get,
on
near
this.
the end, it's not going to taste so strong, but you're going to feel it.
Yeah, definitely. This is definitely a good cigar to have with like an espresso or something. I can really see that. Put a little bit of a lemon rind in there, and you're good to go. I think this is what I can classify as a sipping cigar. It's a cigar that you sit down in a lounge, you analyze every single nuance of the cigar. You really want, the first time you smoke the cigar, you really want to take your time with it and kind of smoke it alone, or just so you can really appreciate it, so you can analyze all the flavors that it has to offer, to analyze the strength level. And then you can really pick apart everything that's going on in this cigar. So, and before you go out and tell the world what you think about it. But that's really what I think of the cigar.
That's
This
why
is
I put it down.
I'm getting
Yeah,
like
too
that
much.
cinnamon big time. I don't know if you guys feel that and you had
No,
thought
there's
about that,
definitely
but
some sweet spice in
but
there.
it's a sweet spice, which is what cinnamon is, and it's
Yeah.
like I'm really getting that. Man, it's flavorful. This is great with coffee. I agree with.
Yeah.
I'm from Jersey. I say coffee.
Yeah, me too.
That's how I say. And it's Taylor ham. It's not pork roll.
We're
all
all-
right. Let's settle that.
We're
now.
all from Jersey here.
All right, so we got any, that's right, we're all Jerseyans, even though we're sitting in Pennsylvania. Gary, what do you think? Final thoughts on the Oliva Baptiste?
All right. Well, I think that, as Tommy said, it's like a first cousin to their Oliva's best cigars, which would include the Oliva Serie B and Melanio. It's a medium full, maybe leaning more toward the full side.
Yep.
But it smokes beautifully. It burns beautifully. I think for new cigar smokers who want to get into a more full-flavored smoke,
It's a good step
it's
up.
great, and it's not expensive.
No, it's
that
not.
expensive.
It's
not.
a really good price
It's
point.
affordable, so that's important too.
That's like that's kind of like every Oliva cigar. It's fairly affordable, or most of them are very affordable, and you just get tons and tons of flavor out of every single one. But this one, it really hits on, as Tommy said, all cylinders. It really does. From the aroma, the flavor, burn, everything. It's just it's spot on from start to finish. Right now, I'm getting into a nice like dark chocolate or espresso kind of flavor going on that's creeping through. The spice is going down, and I'm getting more into the rich flavors. So it goes from cedary with a little bit of sweet spiciness, and then it transitions into some deeper, darker flavors. So if that's up your alley, then I would definitely pick up this cigar.
If you like a nice after-dinner cigar, or what we call a dessert cigar, guys, I think this really works for that. A lot of people, including myself, will tend to go for a darker, fuller Maduro type for after dinner, but this works just as well, just because of that sweetness, the spice, the cedary, the aroma. It's like everything you want to end the day with maybe a nice scotch or craft beer or coffee after dinner. It's really, really good cigar. I mean, Oliva only makes good cigars, and this is pretty high on the list.
That's true. I've always been a big fan of Oliva. So, okay, that about wraps it up for the Oliva Baptiste Toro. I hope you are able to grab some. Make sure you stop by famoussmoke.com and pick up a 5-pack, or a box would be even better. And I guess that's about it. I guess you should follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram. What else have we got? YouTube, whatever.
Everything, just anything.
Every social media. If it's social media, we're there.
We're all on social media. Gary Korb, John DeTora,
Tommy
Tommy
Z-Man.
Z-Man, and John Pulo, who is having extreme hair removal in his dental area. So that's it, boys.
Yeah.
Say see you later, you guys.
Later.
Thanks for joining us.
Happy smokes.